Alright, Sean Gamble here again, and as promised, going to do a video on the Macola Navigator Synergy application. And I want to start off real quickly saying sorry for getting this out to you guys a little bit late, but it is actually very difficult to find a screen capture program for an iPad. Let me tell you, it took me a better part of a week to actually get it all lined up, but I didn't give up, and so here we are, and let's go ahead and dive in. As you can see, I've got an iPad app right here up. We're going to go ahead and jump into the Navigator application by clicking on it. Here's the Macola Navigator application. As it starts up, you get a menu on the upper left hand screen. We've got some standard things in here. We have a settings option. This is where you set up your login information. When you first set up the application, it'll ask you for your login credentials. They also have your terms and conditions and legal information as well. In here we have some things that it looks like they're going to be building out, some dashboards and stuff like that as well. I haven't quite figured out how that actually works because it doesn't seem to do anything when I click on it. The other links doesn't do anything either, but the mobile synergy does. So if we click on that, if you've seen the standard synergy application for iPad and iPhone, it looks very similar to this. It's a compact view of workflow accounts, opportunities, documents, people, calendars. You can add notes. Some things that I think are really cool here are the abilities up in the upper right hand corner. Anytime in the middle of this, I can do a screen capture and email. I can annotate it and then shoot it as an email. At this point in time, I'm not going to send out an email. But one of the things I really think is cool is the desktop view. So when I click on the desktop view, give it a second. My Wi-Fi is actually kind of slow. I'm at home at the moment. So here looks just like my regular Synergy page. One thing right away you'll notice that doesn't work is the digital clock. It is flash based, so obviously it's not doing anything here since flash doesn't work with Apple, iPad, and iPhone products. But let's see if anything else works like it's supposed to. So, first things first, I've got a dashboard here. Let's go into the late order project and see. It opens up SSRS. Right away I notice things that, scaling left and right, I have to kind of drag a little bit, but that works. I could also collapse that menu and get more. All of these things work. My links still work, so I can pop straight to the neutral posture page. I can hit the back button up at the top. Let's see if I can click this menu open. There we go. Right away from here, I notice that my Navigator menus actually pop up, which is really cool. I would assume that I'm able to open up Synergy stuff, like I could go to the EOC account card for that particular vendor. It opens up. I can see things in there. So a lot of things work. That's kind of cool. I can go to an order. 230230 happens to be one of my test orders. And what I assume is going to happen is the interconnect's going to come open, and I will see the interconnect order screen, and there it is. It finds an old credit Momo order. I can open that up, and this is standard interconnect order screen. One thing you'll notice, and this is what I want to show kind of right here, is I can't scroll all the way down, and I'm trying to scroll all the way down. It won't let me. I can scroll left and right without a problem, but up and down it has some issues. If I take my iPad and turn it outside and flip it, now I can actually drag it up and down just fine, and I can get to the item down there at the bottom. But if I turn it horizontally, I actually can't even get down there to that item. So there are some limitations. They're minor. I mean, really, okay, I can flip my iPad and still get to everything, so not that big of a deal. So yeah, for the most part, most of the stuff seems to work. Cool things here that I like to point out is that SSRS reports still all function fully. I can go into order notes here, and that's a custom SSRS reports that we've got developed, and everything shows up in there just fine the way I expect it to. I've checked purchase orders and custom POs, and everything seems to be working. Other things that are neat, obviously the orders is a customization we brought in there, so the customizations even work. So, which is, a positive thing. It to me that says that Exact is with their SDK is actually building this stuff right, because I added this reports button to the SDK and it works. I can get into my SSRS reports, they function. My homepage, my different home pages show up, and I can go through those. So for the most part, I want to say it's a pretty good success. Everything seems to be functioning. Some things I haven't tried, like going in and modifying my my homepage. Let's see if I can actually drag and drop some stuff. See if I can take this digital clock and drag it from where it is to somewhere else. I don't know that it's going to like me trying to do that. Of course, I may be doing it wrong as well. Yeah, it doesn't seem to want to let me do that very well. So, some limitations. It doesn't look that bad though. Performance is decent. Make sure you're on a pretty good wireless. That's about all I'm going to show for today, because it basically works just like Synergy. We can easily go back to the other version, and we can go in here and click workflow. I can see workflows I have out here. I can create new ones. The way you'll notice some things here that are kind of neat. I can, if there's things that I need to do, they'll show up a specific way. I can reject process, do different things. You'll notice things that I need to do stuff on. We'll have this little gray bar to the left hand side. I can look at it via categories. I can look at it via recent. Lots of kind of neat things I can do there. There's a home button here that I can push to go home. I don't know what the add a note does. Take a look there. Guess I can create a new note type request through here. I'm not exactly sure what request type this is. Let's see, what else can I do? I can get into people. I can pull up myself and other people. Looks like these are people I've recently looked at. So yeah, that's basically it in a nutshell. That is the Exact Navigator iPad app. Pretty neat, personally. I'll play with it for the next few days and see what else I can make it do, what I can break on it. But for the most part, it seems to be just about doing everything that it's supposed to be. Thanks, guys. Take a look at my other videos. I'll have those linked as well. And hope to bring you guys more content real soon. I've got a bunch of stuff I'm working on, just trying to get it all finalized and get it all wrapped up. Also, once again, the shameless plug for the Synergy user community. We're going to have meetings coming up, and I'll be spamming you guys with the meeting information for that as well. And I'll probably have a link at the end of this video for that. Thanks for watching, and tune in for more videos soon. See you guys.